I'm here as a mother of two queer children, actually, one transgender child and one pansexual child, and also as a leader. And that was the thing that really got me, because I have heard so much from so many of my colleagues over the course of the last couple of weeks, in open forums and through emails and phone conversations. And I feel a responsibility to speak, not just for myself, but for them, to all of us. We had an open forum last week at 20th where, again, the home of really incredible, groundbreaking LGBTQIA stories over the years, where one of our execs stood up and said, we only have a handful of queer leads in our content. And I went, what? That can't be true. And I realized, it actually is true. We have many, many, many LGBTQIA characters in our stories, and yet we don't have enough leads and narratives in which gay characters just get to be characters, and not have to be about gay stories. And so that's been very eye-opening for me. And I can tell you, it's something that I feel perhaps had this moment not happened, I as a leader and me as my colleagues would not have focused on. And going forward, I certainly will be more so. I know that we will be. And I hope this is a moment where, the 50% of the tears, sorry, are coming. We just don't allow each other to go backwards.
All right, Shalom. All praises go to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father. His name means he exists. He is to be. He's the existing one, man. He is Yahweh. Yahushai is the name of his son, and his name means he savior, he deliverer. And the Rakakwadash is the Holy Spirit. Double honor unto the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, that rule well and that told us this truth, among many other things. And salutation to the sincere Achim out there, that are doing the work, that are helping, to wake up the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the true Hebrew Israelites, and not a bunch of bywords, man. We are the Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of, and we need to come back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. So, this damn devil Esau, Edom, he's the one that is ruling right now. For the ones who don't know, these devils are pushing their filth, their immoral values, their immoral values upon, the children, so that they can get them young and, get them to believe that the wickedness that they are portraying on the television, is right, but it is wrong. The scriptures talk about, woe, let me see, in what was it, Isaiah 5 verse 20, woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes. So like verse 20, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Yeah, man. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. Woe unto them that are mighty to drink wine, and men of strength to mingle strong drink, which justify the wicked for reward and take away the righteousness of the righteous from him. But let me stick to the first one, because, it's wicked to perverse judgment, man, to wrest judgment, as the scriptures say. Just because you get a few dollars in your bank account. Wrong's wrong, no matter how you twist it, man. Woe, destruction, sorrow, unto the ones that twist everything around, man. But it's just in the scriptures, like in Isaiah, what was it, 29:16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? So this is turning things upside down, man. If you are a vessel, the potter is the one that creates the vessel. You can't be boasting, or you can't be scoffing at your maker, man. The maker does whatever he wants, like the scriptures say, man. The Most High, he does everything that is well pleasing unto him. So it's not about what the people think. It's about the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because we are created to serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. That's the duty of all men. Let me go to that real quick, and then I'm gonna focus on the other scriptures. This is let me see, Ecclesiastes 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Yeah, and the commandments, if you go to the scriptures, Leviticus 18 and 22, thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination. It's a wicked, filthy sin and filthy act, man, against Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. You are transgressing the laws if you lay down with the same sex. It's not allowed, man. The book of Romans speaks about that, because these devils, they go into their own ways, and they think they're, they shall, these people, they put themselves up as the Most High. They shall think to change times and laws and everything. They want to change everything up. But the truth is flourishing right now, man. And the truth is, you can't lie with as a man. You can't be laying down with a man. That's an abomination, man. You can't have sex with a man. Male and female created he them. That's what the scriptures say, man. Let me go into that, because this demon, this Disney exec vows for more, sodomite characters amid huge inclusivity push, as a mother, from intersex or whatever, all types of abominable children that she's raising up, We don't give a damn about that. And you see, if you scroll down, it's always hand in hand with, pushing Jake out to be a sodomite, man. If they come up for certain rights, same thing with the BLM, it's all tied to sodomy, man. A lot of the times it goes hand in hand, And it's also, they say we no longer say ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, where continued, we say dreamers of all ages, Like the Apostle Gabar often said, man, if you believe in the American dream, you need to be, you need to be asleep to believe in the American dream, man. As that quote goes. So the new push aimed at inclusivity comes as Florida Governor Ron DeSantis signed legislation Monday that bans Florida teachers from discussing, the sodomite topics like sexual orientation or gender identity with students unless they are in the fourth grade or higher, because people want to target your children. So, and Disney has denounced the new law and vowed to fight to repeal it. Of course, these damn devils, and through the Tal vision, they program the people, man. The media goes to the goddess, so-called goddess, Medea, and Tyler Perry. What is the name of that infamous character? Medea. Medea goes to the goddess of illusion. So here you see, what it stands for, also in an article. The lesbian and all them abominations summed up together. And their flag consists of 6 colors. Don't forget about that one, man. If you count it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we all know what they're about, man. You see, you have a lot of Disney been doing all types of wickedness concerning subliminals, having rods in their the word sex, or rods in their cartoons. That's what it is, man. Sex. Same thing with, of course, 666. Everything is in there, man. You can look this up for yourself. If you Google Disney subliminals, you get a handful of things, man. A lot of things like in The Lion King also. You had also a lot of subliminals. This is what they are all about. Hypersexualizing the children, man. Having thinking about, sex really early. That's what they are all about, man. Salakia, but hey, you see how they hide it, man, in plain sight. You know, let me see. This also is an infamous one with the naked, female over there. That's what they do, man. In the air with the naked lady, you see the butt cheeks right here, and the arm spread, and her hair right there, you know. That's what they do, man. And you had the other one with I don't know if this is a real one. It's with that Pope or the Little Mermaid. That's also one that they use. If you go here into the Little Mermaid, of course they always have some phallus up in there. That's what they're all about, man. The obelisk, like in Egypt, they have the obelisk, which represents a phallus, and they have that all around the world, even in my city here in the Netherlands, man. And here you see, the when they go up the so-called aisle, you see this popping up. Why is that necessary? There's always some nonsense going on to pervert the minds of the children. That's why they need to, train up a child in the way that he should go, man. Train up a child. Let me see. What was it? Proverbs 22, verse 6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. You need to teach him the law, statutes, and commandments, man. So we will not depart away from it, man. Plant that seed in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man, so that your child will become well rooted in this truth, man, and not being educated by the damn devil who teaches perverseness, man. Because this damn devil, he's the wicked, man. Malachi 1, and the earth has been given into the hands of the wicked, man. If you go to, let me go to the point, the Most High, he hates Esau, man. But let me just, for the sake of the length of the video, let me just jump to the point and go to the word wicked. So Malachi 1 and 4, whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. The people against whom the Lord had indignation forever. So the Most High is angry with these people, man. And it's righteous anger, because the Most High, his judgments are all righteous, man. And let me go into the word wickedness, and then you're going to see that these damn devils, they're morally, messed up. It goes here to wickedness, guilt, wickedness in civil relations of enemies, and ethical and religious. He's a profane man outside the temple. If you look up that word, the etymology of profane. And if you go to the Strong's, feminine of H7562, wrong, especially moral, fault, wickedly, wickedness. So their moral compass is totally off, man. That's why you see all these, rods and 666 everywhere, because he's the man of sin, the son of perdition, the son of destruction. He comes after the working of Satan, man. That's what they stand for. So, again, let me jump to Leviticus 20 and 13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. So it is their own fault, man. They've committed a sin unto death. And, according to the scriptures, you need to be put to death, man. And if you go to these obelisks, they so-called this memorial, and it's a phallus, man. It goes back to Osiris. It goes to a symbol that to rule over the four corners of the earth. They're everywhere around the globe, man. Don't know how many they have, because you had a few that were here after the Pope Sixtus V. He let them. He basically had people erecting these things left and right, And that's just what it is, man. And let me see, in Egypt, you have a list in the Dutch, and let me see, in all, Egypt, you had a few at the, usually they came in pairs at the entrance of temples, and you see you have here a few at the locations, from Cairo to Rome, and these devils took these things, and they also in New York and outside of Egypt. Here you see Apeldoorn, Vaals, Rijswijk, Brussel, and Washington. You have a lot, man. There's a few other spots because on my way to camp in the train, I also saw them near Amersfoort. But that might not be like recognized according to Esau his legislation. But you see here Egypt, France, Israel, Italy, Vatican, Poland. You see, but there's no picture of that one. Turkey, United Kingdom, and the U.S. and also in the Netherlands, man. So they're all about that, and these people are going the hell off, man, because the Most High said in Genesis 1 and 26, the power said, let us make man in our image after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So the man is created, you know, the Most High gave the blueprint, and Yahweh Shai, through Yahweh Shai, everything's created, man. If you go to the book of Colossians, Yahweh Shai and the angels, he created everything, and then with the angels, everything got set up, because if you go into the details, Yahweh Shai also created the angels, it goes back to the elect. But even the things like the demons, the principalities, Yahweh Shai made that, man. Everything that you see around you is all the work of Yahweh Shai, and the Most High gave the blueprint. So here it's Allah Hayam, the powers, and the powers said, let us, that's plural, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, the birds, and everything that fly, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So the animals need to be in subjection to man. So Paul created man the Paul created man in his own image. In the image of the Paul created he him. Male and female created he them. Male and female created he them. You see? So this is something that you need to keep in mind, man. It's not about that. Oh, you can just go and be fruitful while you get your womb. You need to get the womb from a female, man. To be fruitful, you need to be with male with female. A man and a woman. You know. So Yahweh Shai, what the angels, you see that the creation is perfect, man. So, and the Paul blessed them, and the Paul said unto them, be fruitful and multiply. Be fruitful and multiply. And replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. You see, so that's what is important, man, to be fruitful and multiply. And in the same thing, just wanted to get this point out also with Noah, Genesis 9 and 1. And the Most High blessed Noah and his sons, and said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth. And the fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth, and upon every fowl of the air, upon all that moveth upon the earth, and upon all the fish of the sea. Into your hand are they delivered. You see? So this is something that the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yoshai, gave to man. First to Adam, and if you go to Adam, it goes into, um, yeah, this in Genesis chapter 5. Let me read it real quick. Genesis 5. You can go here. He didn't want to go in this direction, but hey, Genesis 5, verse 1. This is the book of the generations of Adam. In the day that Yahweh created man, the power was created man. In the likeness of the powers made he him. Male and female created he them and blessed them. Male and female created he them and blessed them and called their name Adam, because they're the Adamites. Adam goes into the first man in the day when they were created. You see? And then it goes into the generations. But to go back to Genesis, let me see, Genesis 9, verse 7. And you be fruitful and multiply, bring forth abundantly in the earth and multiply therein. And the Most High spake unto Noah and to his sons with him, saying, And I beheld, I established my covenant with you and with your seed after you. And that's also something that is a spirit, man. Because look, it goes into the bowl. Because the rainbow is a sign of the covenant that the Most High made with creation, and not with these damn sodomites took this and totally defiled that, man, dishonored that, and I behold, I establish my covenant with you and with your seed after you, and with every living creature that is with you, of the fowl, of the cattle, and of every beast of the earth with you, from all that go out of the ark to every beast of the earth. And I will establish my covenant with you. Neither shall all flesh be cut off any more by waters of a flood. So the Most High ain't going to flood the earth anymore with water. Neither he's going to do it with fire now. He's going to destroy a lot of people, man, with fire, and a lot of parts of the earth with fire. But the earth, will abide forever. So it's not going to explode like in the Mortal Kombat, Cyrix, or what was one of these cyborgs, man, that dropping bombs and destroy the whole earth. No, the earth abided forever, man. So, but it's going to be cleansed. So neither shall there any more be a flood to destroy the earth. And Yahweh said, This is the token of the covenant which I make between me and you and every living creature that is with you for perpetual generations. I do set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be for a token of a covenant between me and the earth. That is the rainbow. And it shall come to pass when I bring a cloud over the earth that the bow shall be seen in the cloud. And I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh. And the water shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh. And the bow shall be in the cloud. Now when it starts to rain, the bow and the sun shines, the rainbow appears, man. And I will look upon it, that I may remember the everlasting covenant between Yahweh and every living creature of all flesh that is upon the earth. And Yahweh said unto Noah, This is the token of the covenant which I have established between me and all flesh that is upon the earth. You see, so this is going into the rainbow, man. And it jumps quick in the word bow in the book of Genesis 9. What was the verse again? Let me go back, Salachia. Genesis 9 and 16. The word bow, you see it right there. The rainbow, man. And these damn devils, they took everything and messed it up, man. And they're so proud, so full of pride. They have their pride parades, even in Tel Aviv, man, like for 2 weeks or even longer. But these devils are going to be punished, man. Isaiah 13, verse 9. Salachia. Yeah, it's also beautiful. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it, man. And that's what's going to be happening, man. Let me jump down, because this is all beautiful. But I wanted to go into what was it, 13 verse 19. Get that out of the way. 13 and 19. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Because this is a vexing thing, man. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures. And owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. And the wild beasts of the island shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. So all them desert animals, all them, doleful creatures. Let me go into the word doleful. Them hateful so-called birds. It's just gonna be a desolation. Here you see howling animal, jackal, hyena, a howler or lonesome wild animal, doleful creature. Let me go into the word doleful and look it up. Is this a full of grief, cheerless, a doleful face, expressing grief? Because that's a resemblance of what's of the judgment of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. This is that's a token of the judgment for the inhabitants of Babylon, America. And America is very, very proud, man. And they will be touched, man. And what was it? Isaiah 9, verse, what was it, man? 9 and, what was it, man? Don't mess up the word. In the book of Isaiah, let me go. Oh, it's very for a moment. Yeah, that was a tree. Isaiah 3 and 9. The show of their countenance doeth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom, they hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. And that's what it is, man. Because if you lie with mankind, hey, that's death unto you, man. And these people, they're vexing the people, man. They're vexing us, man. This is 2 Peter 2, verse let me start in 5. And spare not the old world, but save Noah. Salachia. And save Noah. Let me start at 4. For if Yahweh spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell, and delivered them into chains of darkness to be reserved unto judgment, and spared not, these chains of darkness are these bodies, man. We trapped in these bodies, man. And spared not the old world, but saved Noah, the eighth person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly. The Most High destroyed the earth because there was wickedness was multiplying, man. And he just saved Noah, man. But when it continues, when the wickedness came again in Sodom and Gomorrah, what happened then? Let me start at 5 and read 5. And spared not the old world, but saved Noah, the eighth person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly. It's not the godly that got destroyed, the ungodly, man. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example. So if you take a look at this, the things that are written for time are written for our learning. So if you read about the account of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities, you will know, to not live like that, man. Not to be ungodly, not to be a damn sodomite and a damn freak, man. So an example unto those that after should live ungodly, and deliver just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. For that righteous man dwelling among them, in seeing and hearing, oh, we need to push this LGBTQ, and now they put all types of letters, they added into it. It's vexing, man. Vex his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. But the Most High will punish them, man. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. You can read on in that one. But Romans verse let me see. Let me go to the point. Verse 24. Wherefore Yahweh also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts. It's because they're wicked, man, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves. This is a dishonorable thing to lay with your own sex, man. Who changed the truth of Yahweh into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. They are more about their own, their false gods and their own rules than to abide by the law, statutes, and commandments. And the law, statutes, and commandments are given unto the children of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans anyway. But if you take a look at our nation, a lot of our nation are damn sodomites, man. Turn themselves out, or they turn their children out. Will Smith, Sade, Magic Johnson, the basketball player. Who else, man? You got R. Kelly. They have a lot of these transformer children, man. Filthy, man. Just for a little bit of fame, man. And pathetic, man. It's very pathetic. It's low, man. But it pierced themselves through with many sorrows, man. Like the scriptures say, because they cast away their bowels, man. Their integrity, everything that keeps them morally in check. They just was like, nah, man. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna keep ourselves, honorable. We're not gonna carry ourselves honorable. They are doing dishonorable things, man. And let me go into the word dishonor here in verse 24. Uncleanness. Oh, that's a wickedness. Let me go into the word uncleanness. You see, it goes into uncleanness, physical, immoral sense, the impurity of lustful, luxurious, profligate living, of impure motives. And you see it goes down to the Strongs in impurity, the quality physically or morally, uncleanness. And profligate. Let me look this up. It's fancy ass word. Profligate. Recklessly extravagant or wasteful in the use of resources. These people don't give a damn, man. They're all about, getting into Hollywood, sniffing, and, spending loot, spending money, defiling themselves amongst each other. And let me, Salaki, get into this word, dishonor. To dishonor, insult, treat with contempt. Like, whether in word, deed, or thought. And it goes down to the Strongs, to render infamous, i.e. by implication, contempt, or maltreat, despise, dishonor, suffer shame, and treat shamefully. So let me continue. In verse 26, for this cause Yahweh gave them up unto vile affections, for even their women, their females, man, their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. They go, do their thing, scissoring and all that filthy shit, their objects, stuffing themselves with rubber and objects and latex or whatever they use. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burnt in their lust one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error, which was me. You're gonna get the blood is on your hands, man. Your blood should be upon you. You are doing things which are unseemly, which are wicked, filthy, and are, unlawful, man. So unseemly goes into unseemliness of an unseemly deed, of a woman's genitals, of one's nakedness, shame. A shameful thing, man. Let me get unseemly. And it goes into not seemly, not in keeping with established standards of taste or proper form, not according to the law, man. That the law shows you proper form. Unbecoming or indecorous in appearance, speech, conduct, etc. They hide it not, man. They don't give a damn. They countenance bear witness against them. You see damn sodomite when you see one, man. You recognize it, man. And also in their deeds now, they carry themselves, especially in the freedom that they have, so-called now. In America, it shall be destroyed like Sodom and Gomorrah, because it is modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, man. If you go to the scriptures, because where did I add that one? Revelation 11:8, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. Yeah, man. And this is speaking about our people being in the state of being spiritually dead, man. And Esau loves, they if you go into it, they suffer not our bodies to be buried, because they love to see us dead. They love to see us in a state wherein we are defiling ourselves, ourselves among these damn heathen, and being as low as we can be, man. And the Lord was X'd out, because we got Caesar Borgia pushed heavily upon us right there in captivity, man. So let me this is what I broke down. Basically, yeah, man, you see that this thing is heavily being pushed. Just was thinking like it's gonna be a short video, but hey, for the ones who watch my videos, y'all know that y'all was edifying, man, and this thing is gonna be, these people are gonna be punished, man. Those who work evil, man, they're gonna be punished, man. Yahweh Bashem Yoshai is gonna, destroy these damn devils, because their sins reach unto heaven, man. But yeah, man, with that, hope you're edifying Yahweh to the next video. Shalom.